Yokoso, Japanese Custaway. Welcome to Japanese Quest. Today the journey continues. Everyone I see there in chat: Yeti, Ouija, Headlon, NX, Tebi. Ohayou gozaimasu. Good morning. Sa. Ikuzo. Let's go. Today and this week, we will continue to learn Japanese from Japanese games. That's what we do. We find one word, our power level will go up. That's how your power level goes up in a language. You learn one word, your power level goes up by 1 in that language. That's kind of how it really works. So that's what we do. I wonder what words we'll find today. The great thing about learning words with games is pretty much everything's in context. Or some kind of context. And hopefully a fun context, and that's really the best way to learn. So Yeti asked a question, chat. Do you think you can answer that question? Oftentimes chat's better than me at answering questions. I can take a look at it in a minute, but I bet chat can answer that question. Ghost, Gil, Asia, Yeti, konnichiwa, Les, konnichiwa. So yeah, the question is Daisuke versus Ski. What is the difference? Asia movie has summoned a dragon. Arigato. Subscribe, arigato. Thank you very much. Yeah, anyone who's here for the first time, feel free to follow. If you follow, you can become a party member of Japanese Quest. If you subscribe, you can become well, you can summon a dragon, which is good, especially during Dragon Quest, but also just in Japanese Quest. Summoning dragons, you see, it helps raise our power level. It helps financially support Japanese Quest, and journeys like this, it helps to get support. We can level up with Japanese, we can level up in the game, we can level up on Twitch. Win, win, win. So yeah, Petlam says literally Daisuke is bigger than Ski. Yeah, Dai means big, so basically means like a big ski. So it's like a big like. So yeah, it's roughly the difference between love and like, but not exactly, because often you'll see in like confession scenes and in drama and things, like a character might say, "Anata no koto suki," and when they say that, it generally means more than just liking. They, you know, they like the person, or they really like the person, or they love the person. But yeah, more or less what Pedland says is a good way to think about it. But remember, when you learn a language, words don't really map exactly onto words in other languages. They can be a little different. Yosh. Kachimashita ne. Wow, good place to level up. Leveling up quite a bit. Yatta. Ooh, and we gotta... Here we go. So this is what we do in Japanese Quest. We look at the words. We learn them in context. For example, let's learn this word in context. I think we have added this one already, but... the word for vehicle. We see a vehicle here. What is a vehicle? It is something that you ride. Literally, it's a mono, a thing that you ride. So norimono. Noru is to ride. So norimono ni noreru you ni natta. So we are now able to ride this thing here. What is this thing? It is a aobachi kihei. So it's like a blue bee knight, more or less. Ao is blue, bachi is bee, and then kihei is kind of like a, basically like a mount for a knight. Let's ride it. Yeah, there's a number of different ways to say I love you. Like, Les says there in chat. You can say, "Aishiteru yo," and I've seen that in a commercial campaign in Japan when I lived in Japan, I think. But yeah, part of the reason it was in that commercial campaign, I think, it's because, like people are saying in chat, it's a bit more rare to say it that way, simply because it's a bit too much. It's a bit too hazukashi to say that. You'll be too embarrassed maybe to say that. So usually the way to say "I love you" is a bit more subtle, not just saying "I love you, I'm in love with you." That kind of thing. Even in English, that sounds kind of weird, right? Chalk, konnichiwa. So usually it's a bit more subtle. In fact, there are even more subtle ways to say "I love you" in Japanese. For example, you can say Suki is the moon. Suki ga kirei. Anyone know what that means? Suki ga kirei. So literally, the moon is beautiful. Suki ga kirei. The moon is beautiful. But what it can mean is a subtle way of saying "I love you." Suki ga kirei. And I believe it was the most famous author in Japan from about 100 years ago, Natsume Soseki, who came up with that. I guess the idea was that Japanese people are maybe a bit too reserved to just come out straight and say "I love you." But if you say, if you're with someone that you care about and say "Tsuki ga kirei," it can be a subtle way of saying the same thing. So yeah, you can try that one out someday. Oh no, we had someone die? What? Why is someone dead? Whoa, they're in a tombstone? I thought they would like come back to life with 1 hit point. Why are they in a tomb? What is this about? Chalk, yeah, I guess it's the way in English. A summer's day. Tsuki ga kirei. See, there's different literary ways to do this too. We might need to go back to town and do a res, because I don't think we have the res spell yet. These guys are fairly strong. Let's use our heal spell, so we don't have another death. I think I was talking too much about how to say "I love you" in Japanese. Forgot to save ourselves. Avanai, avanai, avanai. Yeah, I wonder why he's in a coffin, because I thought last time someone just came back at 1 hit point. I wonder how that works. Yosh. 強くなった. So yeah, he's just dead. Huh. Let's get this treasure. Ooh, mini medal. Chisana medalを見つけた. Yeah, I guess it must be. Let's see. Where was that town? Let's go back there quick, because I think they can bring our friend back, which might be helpful. Yeah, anyone else know any other ways to say "I love you" in Japanese? I'm sure there's a lot. So far, let's cover what we figured out. We've got ski desu, of course. Ski da. There's the different sentence endings. There's aishiteru. You could actually, of course, add like aishiteru yo at the end of that. If you want to be real subtle, you can say tsuki ga kirei. I'm not sure if everyone understands that these days, but yeah, I believe in an anime I saw. There's an anime I saw that's very good. It's called Tsuki ga kirei, and it's about, yeah, it's kind of a romance anime with two characters. It's pretty well done. So Maji, Les says, Maji daisuki. Yeah, it could probably work. I'm not sure if that would sound that natural, but Sky has summoned a dragon. That could be another way to say ski as well, I suppose. Summon a dragon at the right moment. That could maybe work. Where are we with this? Where is this church? It's a bit further on. Oh no, it's right here. True Brock. Konnichiwa. Yeah, you could say kare no koto. Yeah, normally if you're saying it to someone though, you might say like kimi no koto, like you. Like kare would be more like you're talking about like I like him, right? I mean, you could say that, of course. But then you'd be saying it not to the person, but like to someone else. I think we can get our res here. Let's see how expensive it is to bring someone back from the grave. $150 gold. And what is this? This is it's a donation. Here's the word for donation. Kifu. And to make it more polite, go kifu o. Yoroshii desu ka? Hai, shouganai ne. No way around it, so we can say shouganai. Words, konnichiwa. Okay, so again, let's review kind of what we're doing here. Bouken Gaido, adventure guide, what are we doing? So we are going to this wetlands. Daharu shitsuke ni aru. So something is there, so ni aru. So something that exists there. What exists there? This cave. Reisui no dokutsu. So the spirit water cave. And we need to find this spring. Izumi is the word for spring. So Kyoki Izumi de. So in this place. Saizuri no mitsu. So we need to find this bird song nectar. Specifically, mitsu is nectar or honey. Saizuri is like the chirping of a bird. And we need that to get someone's voices back. So te ni ireyo. So get that. Alright. And yeah, True Brock, you wrote where we're going. The wetland. Shitsugen. Arigato. And yeah, if we find new words, we can write those here, and our power level will go up. Last week, our power level went up for about 150. One of our best weeks we've ever had on Japanese Quest. Oh no, I somehow have messed up my undo capabilities. What did I do? There we go. I think it's gone. Asia Mof. Yeah, that's another way. There's different ways to say it subtly, right? True. It's your first time? Good to see you. Yeah, just to break down anyone on their first time, there's kind of a lot going on. So these words down here are words we learned on previous adventures on Japanese Quest. We've been going for about 3 years. I'm a Japanese teacher. My name is Akira Sensei. What we do, we find words in the game, and our power level goes up as we find new words in the game. I also kind of translate as we find sentences in the game. I show how the words fit together. So we learn some grammar as we do that. And really, it's just to kind of have fun, relax, and learn some Japanese from Japanese games. Which is one of the best ways to just get exposure to Japanese in a native context. So we just kind of relax, have fun. And we have a great Japanese community, you can see in chat there. And we got a great kitty here who also teaches us some Japanese. Griffin Sensei is the kitty's name. And we find new words, power level goes up. That's what we do. So yeah, just sit back, relax, maybe learn one word, maybe learn two. We can see if today someone's power level might go up in Japanese. That's the goal. Yosh. I think we're getting stronger. Oh, we probably should have gone to the inn too, huh? Are we messed up now? I think we're okay. Let's do the heal thing though. If you go to Sakusen, which is strategy, you can do this one. Mantan, which tops off your hit points. It means like full. And then yeah, Zenin no HP o Ippatsu Mantan. So Ippatsu means in one shot you can top it out. You can make it full. Yosh. Sky says, your channel's been massively helpful to my style of learning. Picked up Dragon Quest XI in Japanese to play along. Ooh, that's... I'm really happy to hear that. How did you find it? How did you find our channel? Did you find it on Twitch? You find it on YouTube? I'm always curious how people find Japanese quests so we can improve the findability of this kind of unique journey that I think can sometimes be a bit hard to find. The findability on Twitch is not the greatest, but I know some people find it through like the recommended streams. True says, I think I saw you on YouTube a while ago. Cool. Chalk says, sometimes you can boost a stream to a Twitch page. I forgot how that happens. Boost a stream. How does that, what does that mean, boost a stream? Do you mean like rating? Or like hosting? Yeah, I got recommended. Interesting. Cool. Yeah, it seems like recommended can work pretty well if you watch similar types of streams. Chalk says no on the front page. Ah, okay. Asia says, found it here via comment on Reddit. Ah, okay. Sky says, I was perusing YouTube one day, stumbled across Xenoblade vids. Nice. Yeti says, I think I found it on YouTube. Been a while. Cool. This guy I don't think we fought yet. I think we need to fight this guy because he looks friendly. I feel like this guy, I want to join our party. He seems like a valuable ally. Cold email people to watch stream. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to do that, but if someone wants to try that strategy. If you've got a friend that might enjoy what we're doing, then maybe. If there's... It's not totally cold, if there's some relevance. Lev says, I found you through Discord. I told one of my friends that I was studying Japanese. She recommended your channel. Ah, very cool. Yeah, I feel like word of mouth has been building because this is the first time in 3 years that we've been consistently, that we've had a schedule, basically. And now that we have a schedule, I mean, really, at the very least, we have access to a great Japanese community and a Japanese teacher every day at the same time, every weekday. So yeah, spread the word. It's the only situation like that on the internet right now. Japanese teacher, licensed to teach Japanese, has taught Japanese for years, a great Japanese community, great place to ask questions, answer questions, and just relax, have some fun with Japanese, and find some words, learn some words, and see how they fit together. Alright, so where are we going now? Oh good, we're making our way. So we're going to this cave, let's go there. This should be right. That should be wrong, this should be right. I thought before the B would help us, the B did not help. This looks more helpful. Stop. Ikimashou. Who is this guy? Frog. Yeah, it helps to have a schedule. I think a big part of Twitch and a big part of like learning and having a routine is having a schedule can help a lot. For example, if you want to make a routine for studying Japanese, say you want to read every day. Maybe you read every day when you wake up. Maybe you read every day manga before you go to bed. Having some kind of consistent schedule helps a lot. It's true for streaming as well. And yeah, so I thought we'd try it for a while, at least. We may have some days off here and there, but I can notify people then when we do. But in general, I'd like to roll with the schedule for a while, because it's been fun. And I feel like people have been getting something out of it. And so have I, because I enjoy teaching. Yeti says Bloodborne, Dark Souls. Yeah, I'm not that familiar with those games, so probably those games we will not do. And because, yeah, I would die all the time. I find ways to die probably more than is good. Ooh, nice. We got a Gin de Sekuru. Rapier. So we have a rapier made out of silver. And it's a recipe book. Nice. Chalk says, I think if you continue to get partnered soon, I think there's a chance, but I don't know about soon. Because you need to average, I believe, over 75 viewers. And I think that's doable. I mean, if the word of mouth keeps spreading. But we're not quite up to those views. Because right now it looks like we have... How many viewers? Right now we got 40 viewers. And we've been averaging about 50 for the past weeks. So I think 75 viewers for an education stream could be a challenge, but I think it's possible. It's possible if people dig it, and if people keep spreading the word. And yeah, I think it's possible if we kind of move beyond thinking this is just a learning stream and just people can enjoy it in a more mainstream way. You can join it, you can have fun, you can relax, maybe learn a word or two. It's not just Japanese study, but, you know, like any Twitch stream, it's fun to watch, but you can also level up in Japanese maybe. It's a win-win. So yeah, I think it's a challenge on Twitch education. It might not even be the best place for it, but I think it's a possibility. I think it's a possibility. And it's a goal of mine to be partnered, for sure. So yeah. That's for that's not to be partnered, that's to be affiliate. We are affiliate. But to be partnered, you need 75 plus. So it's going to be a harder standard, but I think we can do it. It's possible. But it will take kind of all of us leveling us up, probably, not just me. But I think we can get there someday. What do you think? I think it'd be a challenge. It's a challenge to work towards, for sure. The cool thing, if we were partnered, we could then make a Learn Japanese team on Twitch. Which means we could have a team with a number of Japanese learners and streamers. And I feel like that could help kind of create more of a community of learning Japanese, leveling up, and a way of doing it for fun. And it could be... It could be fun. Yeah, Chalk, I guess that's the idea, is try to get partner before our next 10-month hiatus. So on this campaign, we will go for it. We'll see. And I don't know if we'll have a 10-month hiatus for a while, but yeah, there are times when I'm teaching more long-term, when I'm more busy and won't be able to stream as much. That is true. Right now, though, I have a stretch where we can focus on streaming a bit more, and we'll see where we can go. Yeah, streaming with the team could help other time zones, for sure. Yeah, I think it'd be cool to have a Japanese teaching, a Japanese learning team with channels like Game Grammar, channels like Japanese Quest, that have a focus of Japanese learning, Japanese teaching. There's a number of them now. It'd be cool to have a team. Ah, Yeti, that's right. That's right. Onaji means same. So Onaji Koto means the same thing. And yeah, even on this channel, I think we could stream at other times. I'm not locked into just this one schedule. We could possibly stream at other times too. Sometimes. What do people think in chat? Would you enjoy streaming at a different time too? Different time zones, potentially? Yosh. Kachimashita ne. Yep, Shield Hero, that's right. Tate no Yusha. I saw the first episode of that, didn't dig the end of it, so I stopped watching it. But it seemed like a kind of cool premise overall. Coffee Worm says, I'm fine whenever you wind up streaming. Sweet. And yeah, if you want to see when we're streaming, you can get updates on our Twitter or on Discord. And even lately, some people have been joining our Facebook, which I haven't worked so much on. Yeti says 8 p.m. here. 8 p.m. What's your time zone? Just curious. What would we see in here? Something. Eh. Boy. Let's try some spells this time, maybe.
Yeah.
Yosh. Kachimashita.
Yes.
Asia says, I've been watching mostly on YouTube to catch up on the Dragon Quest streams. Nice. Yeah, Chalk, that's a good point. By the way, Chalk, you're the one who made that game-to-text tool, right? I downloaded it for the first time a couple days ago to try it out. I was thinking of doing a post about it on Twitch to kind of promote it. And I was going to do it, but I was having some problems. It would just bring up little glitches, like a ka would come up as ga, or like ta would come up as da. Like the 10-10 would change. Do you know any way to fix those kinds of little issues? It was happening with this game and with Stardew Valley. I was mostly testing on those two. I was just kind of curious if you got any tips. I don't have any images at the moment. I'm just curious about general tips. Yeah. By the way, game number 2 text is a great tool that Chalk made, and I totally recommend using it and checking it out. But I'd love if it got to the point where it just was more seamless sometimes. So I had a couple little issues here and there. Just the problem was that it would come up with just little problems like missing a kanji here and there, missing a kana here and there. But it's a really cool tool overall. Okay, yeah. I kind of kept trying to switch the OCR engine, and I also would switch the one where it's more light, and that would help sometimes, but I usually couldn't find a way to make it perfect, but maybe my display was somehow not perfect, I don't know. But yeah, I just feel like we're still not at the point where OCR is like at the 99% level. I mean, I'm sure it is with some games or something, but I was going to make the post, but since I couldn't perfect it, I didn't end up making the post. But maybe if I can perfect it someday, I will. So I do think it's very, very helpful. And I would use it if I was starting to play games in Japanese now. Yeah, game to text, you need to check it out. It's very good. Like, to me, on this game, it was the level of like 95% accurate. So it was really helpful. Yeah, I was playing this game in Stardew Valley. Who is this guy? Is he like metal? We like metal guys because I think you get maybe experience if they're metal. Is this guy metal? I'm not sure. No, he's not metal. He's just a jellyfish. But yeah, for sure, check out Game to Text. Asia mentioned it there. Game to Text. You can, if you Google it, you'll find it. Very helpful because what you do with Game to Text, I finally downloaded it. You simply share a window on your computer, and then you just choose an area of text. Like this game, the text is always here, so you just choose this area, and then it will simply take this and put it in a frame on the program where you can then use directly on Game to Text. You can use Rikai-kun, you can use Yomi-chan, which means you can find the reading for everything. It's hugely useful, and I'm guessing you could maybe even play the game right in the Game to Text almost sometimes, couldn't you? But yeah, what I feel like we're getting close to like the perfect tool to play games with. I feel like right now, for me, Game to Text is close to the perfect tool. Like I was gonna make the Twitch post saying this is kind of like the game changer, the perfect tool we need. I feel like it's close to that right now. And if you're playing games for the first time in Japanese, I say you get it. You want to get it. Oh, nice. So yeah, there's different OCR programs, optical character recognition, that you can use with it. Yeah, the website is great also. Yeah, I would demo it right now. But my experience was it can be a little finicky to get it to work exactly right, and it would probably take too long for me to tweak it to get it to work right on this game, so I don't want to like make it look like it's not good. It's very good, but sometimes for the game you're playing, it seems like it takes a bit of tweaking to get it to work pretty much right. But it seems like if you tweak it to get the right OCR and to get the right little details, then you can pretty much have 100% accuracy with using Rikai on every kanji in the game. It's really helpful. Making progress. Deeper into this cave. So deep into this cave, we are looking for... What was it again? Some kind of pure water that we need. Oh no. Oh no, what is going on with her? That's not good. She's got some kind of lightning on her. I think that's called shock or something in this game. Yosha. Games fan, thanks. Paralysis, okay. Okay, looks looks like she's okay now. Alright, so let's heal. Oh no, Serena's almost out of mana. Is there any camp in here? There's a camp. Let's go for the camp. We need the camp. Oh no, we can't get through this way. Huh. Yeah, Game Center. I think you're right with the first one. Mahi should be paralysis. Kelly, konnichiwa. Yep, we're back to streaming. We've been going for like 3 weeks now, I believe. And we've been going every day, every weekday. Let's see if we can get back around that camp this way. Eh. Avane. Let's do some of this action. Malfested, yokoso. Japanese quest away. And yeah, welcome everyone for the first time. I'm a Japanese teacher. We learn Japanese from Japanese games. That's what we do. Right now, though, we're mostly fighting monsters and discussing useful tools for learning Japanese from Japanese games. We do that too. Christian says, I really like this style of learning. Really motivates me. Yep, that's why we're doing it. And I'm glad you agree. Just restarted learning Japanese and really love the power level concept. Cool. Yeah, that's kind of the thing out of all the concepts, and there's been a lot that I threw together for this channel. That's been the one that's really stuck. Because it's kind of worked well. So I'm glad you dig it. It motivates me too to teach in this way. Motivates me as a teacher, motivates me as a learner, and hopefully people watching it motivates you too. That's really what we're here for, not just to teach Japanese, but also to motivate people in Japanese, because a lot of times it can be a challenge. If you're studying with a textbook or by yourself or even with a class, motivation can be challenging. We're here to kind of help people rekindle that motivation sometimes. Yeah, nice. Tried playing Zero no Kiseki with Japanese with a text app. It was a bit hard. You might try that game to text. That's what we were talking about. Game to text. Google it. It's got to be one of the best tools for playing games in Japanese now. Really check it out. I'm glad that the creator of it started joining our stream because they are a valuable party member to have around. It's going to keep coming up, just like some other things that keep coming up that are also really good in this same kind of area.
Yeah.
Like Game Grammar, also a Japanese teacher on Twitch. Game Gengo on YouTube, also making awesome videos now, teaching Japanese through games. A lot of great streamers here on Twitch now, learning and teaching Japanese through games. Shock, that sounds kind of cool. You could do it with your phone. Yeah, that could be interesting potentially, I think. I mean, I was even thinking for Japanese Quest for like a day we could show off the tool. Like, do you think there'd be a way of streaming here and like say your tool is down here, right? We've got the game up here. So we see the tool in real time. We see the text coming up down here. We could use Rikai and then directly we could pull words from there into our power level sheet up here and it could be seamless. We could try that sometime.
Yosha!
Yosha! So level went up. So レベルが17から18に上がった. Leveled up to level 18. Agaru means to go up. Power level in the game went up. Let's make our power level go up on Japanese Quest 2. Some new Japanese words. Luna, welcome. Also Blue Harvey, welcome. We got some new party members. We can see our new party member. Well, we can see one of them here, but we just had another one join too. We got 2 new party members. Just joined us. Anyone else? If you want to join, you can become a party member as well. Let's do it. Let's find some new Japanese words. I have a question for chat. Do you feel like in the next years, say 10, 20 years, do you think games are going to more and more just be on smartphones? Because they're becoming powerful enough to run almost any game, right? If, like Switch, we start to have controllers that connect to them, do you think that we're going to be running games through our phones in the future? Like, since everyone will have a smartphone, and I mean they already do, it seems we're getting closer to that. Like, games like Genshin show the possibility of moving more in that direction. So Sky says 100% gaming phones are becoming really powerful. Headland says, I think so. And I know some people here don't like that idea. And I'm not sure if I always do either, but I think that's going to be a bigger and bigger thing. I think we might see VR headsets with phones. Yeah, but it seems like your phones will start to be able to hook up to bigger displays and like bigger projectors maybe. Yeah, it does seem like we're going to be moving more and more in that direction. Yeah. Yeah, I just did a tweet of some peripherals that were similar to the Switch, like for an iPhone a couple days ago. Yeah, maybe let me show you actually. Because it could kind of help talk about this conversation really quick. So let me link quick our Twitch page, or Twitter page. So here's the Japanese Quest Twitter if you want to follow it. You can follow it, but let's quick check it out. Let's see here. So let's jump over to our browser cam. So here's our Twitter page, and recently, so some people, or most recent tweet, I was explaining why we have this overlay. It might seem like too much. I normally like a simple overlay, but the overlay was made for a very specific purpose, and this is it. To create a space where people can relax and learn Japanese from a Japanese teacher and a cat. That's what we do. So if you want to like that, you can like that. It can make that heart go up. It can make these bells get bigger. But yeah, let's go to our channel quick, too. And let's see. So recently, made a post about this historic win in golf by Matsuyama. That was really cool. I guess people here don't care about golf because it got just a couple of likes. It's not about video games, I guess. But this is hugely historic. First ever Japanese winner. First ever winner from Asia for a major tournament in golf. And it's cool because it's the Japanese announcing here. Let's see. New game for Game Grammar. That was cool with Yakuza 0. Check them out. Also a Japanese teacher. But here we go. So future of gaming, yes or no? So this is an iPhone. And so check it out. We get an iPhone with peripherals that's kind of like a Switch. If these get good enough, and the phones get good enough, and the games get good enough, like this game I heard is really good. Fantasian. I haven't played it, but I heard it's really good. What do you think? Do you think this is the future of gaming? Because the Switch, in a way, becomes obsolete, you think? Like, I love the Switch, but if this can just project on a TV, if this can just have a peripheral that's like a Switch, everything will just be run through your phone. You can play console-type games, computer-type games, all of them through your smartphone eventually. Is that what we're leading to eventually? What do you think? It seems like we're getting closer to that, potentially. I'm sure there will be exceptions, but let's go back to the game.
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level?
So yeah, that looks good. Yeti says maybe the Switch will become a mobile phone. Phones will have to have a legit battery. Yeah, that's one thing. Only if Apple allows alternate app stores. Nintendo licenses their own games to their hardware. Yeah, it could be the future. We're getting closer and closer to that direction. Yeah, we'll see. But that kind of caught my eye. You can already hook up a controller to a phone and stream games from your Stream library, or your Steam library. Interesting. Alright, so where are we? We're getting closer. So we're seeing where we're going. Let's try again first to go to the camp. And then we are going to this spring. Izumi, spring. And not just any spring, it's Kiyoki Izumi. So like the clear spring. Let's try to kind of avoid monsters because we're getting kind of low on mana. We can't heal anymore, really. That's problematic. I don't really know if we have items to increase our mana, but let's try to make it to our campsite. Niro! Let's run away. Those wizards look strong. We made it! Yatta! Tsukimashita. Takibi no ato ga aru. So we have campfire. Takibi, campfire. And then ato means like kind of the remains of a campfire. So shall we camp? Hai. It looks like we level up again with our blacksmithing place. Let's do it later though. Let's rest for now. Asamare. Until morning. And we can save here too. We should have our mana back. Let's check. Yosh. I am C. I am Claw. Yokoso. Japanese quest way. Welcome. I like that when I back out in this game, it keeps me in the game, where I would back out the same way. After saving with Dragon Quest 1, it brought us back to the menu. This time, we're still in the game. Much better. So Sky says, I know you have a Video Game Japan mapped out already, but would you play a Pokemon game on stream? It's possible, but right now, I don't feel like it. Because I'm just not that into Pokemon, to be honest. And it's really important when you play a game you really want to play. Otherwise, you might not be motivated to play or learn Japanese with it or teach Japanese with it. So in the near term, probably not. We did stream one Pokemon game. The one we did was this kind of weird Pokemon game. What was it called? It was called Pokemon Quest. We had to do it because it was called Quest. It was called Pokemon Quest on the Switch. It's free. So we did one game doing that. That was the one time. And I'm not 100% sure if that's still on YouTube, because I think there was some kind of copyright thing from the Pokemon company, possibly. But I'm not sure. It might be on YouTube, might not. It's definitely probably on Switch at least, though. Or Twitch, rather. All these words are too similar. Twitch, Twitter, Switch. It's too much. Yatta, tsuyoku natta. But it's a possibility. Someday. Like, I do generally like Pokemon, I just don't feel inclined to play it. And, let's see. I did used to play Pokemon, and used to watch the show. Like, 20 years ago. Do you play visual novel? Yeah, I do, and we will play some visual novel, that's a certainty. Will the poison run out? Or is it just going to stay poisoned? Let's find out. Or maybe we can get healed by this thing. Let's see. Or I wonder if we camp, he'll be healed. Let's check. Yeah, I play visual novel. My favorite visual novel is Raging Loop. I recommend Raging Loop. There's a long demo you can get for Switch that's free for Raging Loop. Highly recommend Raging Loop as a visual novel. That's my go-to. Raging Loop. We will play it someday. and learn some Japanese from it. Yatta, we got the camp. Interesting. Funny name. We talked about Daisuke before. To say you love something. Barbecue. Barbecue Daisuke. So to love barbecue. We love barbecues. Because now we've done 10 camps. Camp o 10 回行ったものに送れる称号. It's the title you're given if you camped 10 times. And some of these words we could level up with. If we find a new word, for example, we could power up with the power of barbecue today. Our power level could go up with the power of barbecue. That's a possibility. So Malfester says, I would read White Album too, if I could read Japanese. Yeah, the cool thing is there's a lot of visual novels that are only in Japanese. So Coffee says, we have Raging Loop at work. No idea if it's good. It's very good. It's very good. It's a little basic looking because it's, I think, based on it's originally a smartphone game. But the writing of it, just the atmosphere of it, the feeling of immersion in this kind of weird mountain village and being trapped, and the characters is just great and top tier in my opinion. I loved it. One of my favorite games, period. Yeah, Miz, I agree with you. The soundtrack for running around the field can get a bit redundant in this game. I agree. So, you cannot be healed from poison. From sleeping. Why? Let's see if this guy can heal us. So, Doku is poison, and then Chiryo is medical attention for our poison. Let's try that. 5 gold. Okay. Yeah, true, Brock. Arigato. And yeah, some of these words, if you're seeing some new words, we could try to add them to our new words list. It's linked in the top of the Twitch page. It says new words here in the power level section. If we add some new words, we can see our power level go up. Let's make that power level go up today. Ah, Red Tyrant. Ohio. Good to see you. Alright, it's time to get deeper into this cave. Ooh, I see someone up there. Maybe we could add some new words. Oh, Mitsu got moved. Don't need that, but if we see some new words, we can add one to 2388. Ooh, nice. It looks like Chiryo might have turned green. So that might not be a new one. That's okay. If it's a repeat, no problem, but we'll see. We'll get some new words today. Power level will go up. That's what we do. Not bad. Kaze-yo. So Kaze is wind, so we call on the power of wind there. Please stop poisoning us. Yosh. Yatta! 強くなったね. Okay, it might be time to get some points. Because some people are getting kind of higher. Let's see what we got. No. I don't feel like we need all that. What do we want here? Ooh, MP might be good, because she ran out of MP. Maybe let's go for the MP. Get a bit stronger, taking on fire and earth. Hono, fire, Tsuchi, earth, and then Taise is resistance, so we can make our resistance go up by 20%. That sounds pretty good. 20% アップ。耐性が上がる. So our resistance can go up. That could be a word, by the way, we add to our power level, since our resistance is going up. Sphere grid? I kind of like the sphere grid. I consider making like a sphere grid for Japanese for this channel. I just kind of like the visual of it. It's not perfect. I mean, it can be a bit much sometimes, but I kind of like it too. I see what you're saying. But I also don't see what you're saying is what I'm saying. No, it's just, it looks kind of cool, but it's kind of, to always manipulate it can be a bit much, but still, I kind of like the look of it. If you see what I'm saying. Yeah, I kind of felt like a sphere grid for like Japanese grammar could be kind of cool in a way, like for a visual. But I was like, how am I going to make that? And at the same time, like, it wouldn't really work for Japanese, really, because there's not like an order that you need to go. You know? Ooh, I think this is the guy we need. Think we can take him? Yeah, true, Brock. Those could be some good words for our power level list. If you want to put those in our new words here. Could be some new words to level up with, for sure. This guy looks friendly. Let's do it. Sweet, I see a new word there. We're powering up, which we need. We got 2 of these guys. Let's do it. So he's got some good techniques for boss type guys. I'm not sure if these are really bosses, but let's try it all the same. Let's try to poison them. Let's go to maybe the guy on the left. Didn't work. Maybe try our spell. We can hit both. We have a sleep spell now. Interesting. These guys seem like you might be able to sleep them too. Maybe let's just try that. Because we have a bonus damage for sleep. Probably waste. Oh well. Chalk, there's not. There's not. It's just on the, there's just a sheet that people can go and edit. We should maybe look at doing that, Chalk. If you know a way to do that, that could potentially be useful. Not sure how to do that. I'm not super technical myself, but spreadsheets are linked on the Twitch page. Ooh, up there. Let's try sleep. It'd be nice if these guys slept. Yo, sleep does work. That's good to know. Let's heal as well.
Yep.
Let's try more sleep.
くらいな
These guys are pretty tough. Let's heal our healer. Always good.
ありがとうございます、ベロニカお姉様。
Shock, yeah, possibly. Ah, so interesting that word tied, it looks like we learned already. That just means kind of to resist. And then taise means resistance, which is the stat that we leveled up before. Yosh, they're both sleeping now. Not bad. And now I think we can heal again. Just to be safe.
ここからですわ。
So yeah, this one, if it turned green, we can delete that one, because that's not a new word for us, but still good to add. For some review, we'll see the verb form of it. Hmm.
行くわよ。
Moskoshi. Should be almost there. Ah! Maybe we should not have done that. Oh, there we go. Yatta, kachimashita. Ooh, good experience. And here we go. I think we made it to spring. So our power level did go up by 1 with the power of resistance, since that went up in the game. So taise, resistance. Let's make that power level go up, which I also do by hand, by the way. Look at the bottom right. Power level is now 2388. いいですね。勝った。
綺麗な湧き水。ここの水ならきっと最高級のさえずりの蜜が作れますわね。
So look at this clean. So wakimizu. What would that be exactly in English? So waku means to kind of like bubble up, to kind of come out of the spring. So it's water, mizu, that is doing that. Maybe in chat you can think of a better translation than me, but you get the idea. So koku kara no mizu nara. So this water from here should definitely be able to make the top quality birdsong nectar. Sounds good. Yeah, bubbling water. That sounds good. Great translation. We got a lot of good translators here. Sparkling water. Yeah, I think all that can kind of be a decent translation. Looking good. Yeah, bubbling water I think looks good. Okay, so Senyo wa Kiyoki-izumi no mizu o sukui. So suku means to ladle, to draw up some of that water. Kusuri to shogo shite. So she combined it with medicine. And she made this birdsong nectar. Which again, mitsu is nectar. Saizuri is like bird chirping. So it's like this birdsong nectar. And we made it. Yatta! Any new words we see, we can add those to a power level.
さあ、早くダーハルーネの町に戻ってあの子に渡してあげましょう。
So I did it. Made the birdsong nectar. Let's go back to the town and let's pass it to that child. Watasu is to pass to someone, to give to someone. So let's give it to him. Anoko ni. So ko means child. Anoko ni watashite agemashou. So wakimizu. Ah, that's probably not a common word. But yeah, spring water. Ooh, I like that. So yeah, spring water in the dictionary there. Cool. And if we're going to add Wakimizu, would you mind trying to add Waku as well, the verb? I don't think we've probably added that. So that would just be with the kanji, like Waku by itself. Then we can see what that means and then why you connect it to water. Mizu we definitely already have. Mizu, meaning water. Could be a good one to add too. So we have gained the bird song nectar. You can see the bird chirping. Get the full idea of it. Ooh, looks like Waku's a new word too. Nice. Let's go to our power-up screen actually. We can see these new words. So we have Waku, which kind of means to bubble up. We have Wakimizu, which means spring water. We have Taisei, which means resistance. A lot of good new words. So we're now up to 2390. And once we have that definition, we can see what it says for Waku as well. 2390. 強くなったね. To well up, to go forth with water, to spring out, to surge. So yeah, good word. You can imagine this water in the spring bubbling up. And it is called Wakimizu. Spring water, water that is bubbling up. Ine. We've been powered up by the power of all these words relating to spring. Not bad. Power level is now 2390. Thanks, Nappa, for asking. Nappa likes to check in sometime around here. Yosh. What word will we learn next? Totemo sumikitta mizu ga waiteru. So really clear water is bubbling up here. I was wondering if it would like heal us or something, but it doesn't seem like it. Let's maybe go back this way. We could probably warp back too. Probably a good idea to do that, but I kind of want to check for a couple more treasures here. Because I think we did not search so much around here. Yosh. Yup, buddy. Talk it up. Fushigida Kinomi. So I think it's a strange seed that gives you more magic points. Really, Red Tyrant? Another Waku that can mean to live stream. Yeah, is anyone familiar with that? The kanji that you showed, it looks like the kanji for like frame, which means Waku means frame, like that. It's a pretty common word, I know that. But I have not seen that for to live stream. Like usually live stream is like haishin suru. Chalk says, oh, so it's like with a ko though, not a ku? Wakuari is a common breeding on open rec. Naruhodo. Yeah, that one's big on Twitch to use. Truebrox says Haishin to stream. What is open rec, Chalk? I'm not familiar with that. And what's the context of using Wakuari? Just curious. Might help other people in chat as well. Because if I don't know it, guessing other people may not know it. OpenRec's a streaming platform in Japan, mostly Japanese streams. Okay.
俺たちの勝ちだ。
Good to know. Should have known that. Yeah, I'm aware of like some of the big ones, like Nico Nico Doga is quite big. Kind of like a Japanese YouTube. But I'm not familiar with that one. I think I've heard of it maybe, but that's about it. Ah, Takara. Whoa, I just shot something with a crossbow. Now what I try to do. Yeah. Let's try to hit everyone with our big spell here.
Yeah.
せーのそれ
So right now our mana problem seems to be our healer, so let's maybe give the
やるじゃねえ
medicine
か。
to our healer before we
お
forget.
怪我はありませんか
Before I forget.
ちょっと頑張りました
Yatta! 強くなった. Okay, so let's see. So dogu items. I think it's probably going to be in our dogu bukuro. Yep, this strange seed. We have these other seeds too. Skill seed. Any other seeds that we need to use? Nah, I think that's just those two. So yeah, you can see what it does. Saidai MP ga skoshi dake. I got it. So your max MP will go up a little bit. If you use it, it'll go away. Ooh, by 4, not bad. Yeah, good word. So dogu is tool. Dogu bukuro is your tool bag. Fukuro means bag. So like True Brock is saying, if that word is new to you, it's new to a lot of people. In this case, dogu bukuro, tool bag. Yeah, you might have heard of Ikebukuro, a place. You might have also heard about something like, what else is there? Like Teibukuro, it's like bags for your hand, is like gloves, right? In fact, why don't we power up with the power of Bukuro? Why not? Look at our power up screen. Fukuro. Let's go in kanji. Kuro. So there's a bag. Okay, so bag, do we have that word? Let's see. If we don't, let's make our power level go up with the power of bags, because we saw one in the game. Bag powers unlocked. Ooh, nice. We do not have it, but it came in wrong, so let's try to find the proper reading of it. Fukuro, bag. There we go. Did a different reading variant. There we go. So Fukuro, bag, good word. What other words do we have that use that kanji? Because we talked about some of them. So tai can be a counter for bags, or things inside of a bag, rather. So Tosta, welcome. So this is a kind of a cool one. A cul-de-sac, like a dead-end street. Fukuro koji. It's not marked common, so let's not add it, but it's still a cool word. So bags and purses. So mono means things, so fukuro mono. Don't see that very much. A numbat. Do not know what a numbat is. We're not going to learn the word for numbat today. Sorry. But basically it means like some kind of a bag anteater. Because Adi Gui is an anteater. Adi is ant. Kui is to eat. Arigui, anteater. A bag anteater. A numbat. What in the world is a numbat? This I must know. We're going to Google that. I apologize. We must go down this rabbit hole just a bit further. What is a numbat? This is a numbat. Nani kore? Has anyone ever heard of a numbat? It looks like a Pokemon. What? A numbat? Like, I almost want to add this to Japanese Quest, but it's so random, I don't think we can. Nani kore? Has anyone heard of this? How have we not heard of this? This is a cool animal. It looks pretty cool. Sugoi. A numbat. I'm sorry, we have to add this. It's super random, but it's too awesome. I'm sorry. We're adding it. I'm vetoing everyone in the world. We must add this word. We've unlocked the power of numbats now on Japanese Quest. Very random, but sometimes learning things that are very random, you just must do it. But now the problem with that, now we need to also unlock the powers of anteaters as well. Bonus learning. Not just English, not just Japanese, also animal learning. So the word for anteater, but now we need the word for ant as well. Do we have the word for ant even? We must go down, once in a while you have to go down the G-Show rabbit hole. Because you can learn a bunch of words at once. So we started here with Fukuro, bag. And then somehow we got to Fukuro, Arigui, numbat. Then we needed to break that down. Arigui, anteater, and then Ari, ant. So Ari, that's a useful word, ant. So kui is to eat. Do we have the word for ku, to eat? We must have that. Let's go back. So for kui. So kui, eating. But normally we do it with the u, like the verb form of it. We probably have learned that. Almost certainly. Any mnemonic device to remember ant. You could say like ari ga ari. Like the ant exists, because ari can kind of be like aru. Or ari ga aru, you could say. So yeah, we have learned that. Hard selection, welcome. We are learning some weird words right now. We went down kind of like a learning rabbit hole on G-Show just now. So we learned these words. Fukuro, bag, that somehow led to the word for numbat, which is a very, very cute Pokemon-like creature that is half anteater, half, I don't know, numbat. So Fukuro, Arigui, anteater, and then Ari, ant. But yeah, since the ant is living, you wouldn't use Aru, so that's probably not a good mnemonic. So power level is now 2394. So we powered up with some important words today. And again, just let's review. For just a little while, I'm going to put this numbat here, so we realized what we leveled up with numbat. The power of this numbat here, you can see right there. So new words here, that's the new word, that is a numbat. Fukuro, Arigui. Even Japanese people will now know that you can impress people with your knowledge of the animal kingdom in Japanese. Yeah, words. Someone answered your question more or less. Ada, branch, and Ada ni kakatta tsuta. So tsuta is like a vine. So would you like to go down on the vine on that branch? Hai, ie, we will say hai. Or no, it's actually saying like lower the vine, I think. Hai. There we go. Didn't need to use it. Oh yeah, you don't always see chat. Yeah, taberu is the basic verb for to eat. Ku is much more rare, but it's a more casual word for kind of to eat. Like, for example, on One Piece, Luffy's a very casual character with his crewmates. When he's gonna eat, he'll always say, "Ku, ku," like, I'll eat it, in that kind of casual situation.
お助けします。
How does Fukuro differ from Kaban? My sense of it is that Kaban is more like a proper bag, like a, I don't know, like a together bag, like a purse type of thing, whereas a Fukuro is more like, it's more like kind of an open bag, like that you might use, I don't know, to put groceries in or something, but yeah, other people could chime in on that one. I'm not sure if I'm a bag expert to fully comment on the differences. Do you have any bag experts in chat? Yeah, Fukuda is often like a plastic bag. Whereas that would not be a Kaban. Oh no, are we poisoned again? I think that might mean it's time to teleport back. So how do you teleport again in this game? Is it through the map? So Zumu Suru. X. Oh no, that's not right. Yeah, I'm not sure how to teleport. I don't think I've done it yet. Anyone remember how you teleport in this thing? Ah, here, I think it's here. Lula, so that's the spell to travel somewhere. And where did we want to go? Back to Samadhi, I think. Chuck, have you been to Japan? Yeah, I lived in Japan for 2 years, teaching Japanese through the JET program in a Japanese high school, actually 5 high schools. I loved the experience. And during that time, I went from about N5 to N2 level, studying hardcore in Japanese. Past N2 of the JLPT when I was in Japan, but then I got a lot better when I got to the US, actually, because I just read a lot more and studied a lot more. And that's when I became a Japanese teacher. After I passed N1 of the JLPT, also became a professional translator. Kind of got bored doing both those things, so then I started teaching Japanese through video games here, which to me is a bit more of an adventure, a bit more fun. Wait, this is the wrong city. Why are we here? This is wrong. But they can probably cure us of our poison. Yeah, JLPT can be helpful for a rough kind of gauge, I feel like, but yeah, it's not necessary, and it's not for everyone, and it's just a test. I find it to be a helpful kind of goal, though. Let's do some poison healing here. Yeah, that's often how I feel, and I think a lot of people feel like that. Sometimes you learn more in your home country than you do in Japan. It can really depend. You can save here too. Yeah, coffee, that's true too. I found JLPT to be really helpful just to kind of build a foundation in the language and just to kind of have kind of like a ladder of vocab benchmarks that you can learn. And if you pass this level, okay, you can at least read to a certain level. But even after passing N1, there's plenty to learn. The learning keeps going. The journey continues. Yeah, hot. That can be true too. It can be a good ladder, like Coffee said and like Hot said. If you want to emigrate to Japan, JLPT can help you get a lot of points for that. So yeah, that's a good thing to have around too. Let's teleport to the proper city here. Let's see if we can find that. So I think it was this town now. So right now we are in... So this continent... Let's just kind of look down there so I can learn some geography here. So we're right now in this desert continent. Samadijo. Jo means castle. And we need to go to... Daharune no Machi, so a town. And that's right here. Ruto, yokozo, Japanese quest. Welcome. What we do here, we learn Japanese from Japanese games, so welcome. Let's find some Japanese. So Chalk says, I need another Japanese ladder, but to increase my Japanese quest power level, I need to memorize the word for numbat. Now, you don't need that, that's optional. That's just for fun. But you can see that new word here, numbat. Anyone remember the word for numbat? This is a numbat. If you're new, a numbat is a Pokemon-like animal we just discovered today on Japanese Quest. And the way you say it, how do you say it in Japanese? It combines 3 useful words. You can learn 3 words for the price of 1. Useful word there. So we're going back to this town here. Try to find that kid. Get his voice back. And let's go back to our power level 2. Let's get some new words.
ちょっと見ない間に街はすっかりコンテストの雰囲気ですわね。ほらご覧ください。
So we might have some new words here. Since we're back to this town, check it out. If we have new words here, you can put them up here on word 2395. I'm going to take a quick break, so I'll say BRB. But if any new words show up there, our power level can go up. And then we will learn some new words, and we'll break up, down, and see how these words fit together too. But first, you can take a look at it. Itekimasu, Japanese Quest will be back after a short break. Do a short ad here too. Itekimasu, Japanese Quest will be back. Tadaima. Japanese quest is back. Let's go. Any new words? Let's see here. What do we got? No way that we don't have that word. Something's fishy. Funiki. Mood. We've got to have that word. There's no way. Oh well. Let's just roll with it for now. We can fix it later if it's indeed not a new word. Sometimes the formatting gets a little funky on this. I don't know why. Like when I go to conditional formatting, it starts to be strange. Let me show you what I mean. Anyone know why this is? So here's the conditional formatting. You can see there. If I click on this, you have the field of conditional formatting. Why does this change? See, it doesn't go up as high as it's supposed to go. Originally I had it going up to 3,000. I don't know why it keeps changing. Anyone know why this keeps changing? If we do up to 3,000, let's see if it's any different. See, now that comes up green because it's duplicate. I don't know why it got weird. Anyone know? Like, I doubt people are changing those conditioning formatting rules, but something's going weird. So let's delete this one. So Funiki, mood. We've already learned, but good word. So let's move that out. So yeah, whatever's happening with that, let's try to not mess up that formatting. I'm not sure why it does that. Any theories in chat? Let's go back to the game.
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level?
You can do AA for just unlimited range. Ah, really? Good to know. Didn't know that. Cool. Maybe that would work better. Yeah, exactly, True Brock. The original is green. I don't know why the new one isn't, because I think it's because the formatting got kind of weird. Maybe if it's changed to this AA, it'll be fixed. I don't know. Anyway. So let's look at these new words that we did put up there, and if they're worth adding to our power level. They may be, but I do veto some words. So, sukkari, that's a good word. Completely. And then, goran. It's usually as part of a phrase. Let's put these in the dictionary. Yeah, it must be something like that happening. Things getting weird with recopying things. Maybe they'll be fixed if we just make it like they said. In fact, maybe let's try to change that right now. So back to browser cam. So I think someone said if we do this conditional formatting and we change this range to just... Did you just say A.A? Is that what people said in chat? Is that right? Let's just check. Let's put in the same word again. And again, I'm not a pro at this stuff at all. There's an ant. Okay, it's a duplicate. And how about that word we saw before? Funiki. Comes up green. Maybe that'll work better. Let's try that. So, go it on. People wrote in. To try to look. So yeah, usually go it on nasai. Let's see if that's the way it is in the game.
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level?
Go it on kudasai. So please look. Yep, power up with spreadsheet formatting. Thank you for getting some hype in there for that, Red. Yeah, you're right too, Chalk. We powered up our spreadsheet level. Yeah, let's hope that that problem doesn't keep... Because now probably with the copy and pasting it will not mess up that formatting, which kept getting messed up. I had fixed it like 4 times already. And it was missing a lot of duplicates because of it. So we have powered up our spreadsheet level. Let's get some hype in the chat for that. And yeah, I think both the words that we edited are good. Let's go make our power level go up. Let's go to our power up screen. Goku's still powering up with the power of Tabi, that kanji, means journey. And power level is now 2396, and then let's see how to use those words in a sentence. Look at this sentence in the game.
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level?
Power level almost 2400. Let's get there today. So she is saying, Ma, chotto minai aida ni machi wa sukkari. So now, we haven't been watching for a little while, and now the town, the machi, is completely kind of the atmosphere of the contest. Contesto no funiki desu wa ne. Akira-sama, hora. Goran kudasai. So everyone, so Akira, please look. Yeah, I think that's what was happening, Sky. Hopefully with the leveled up form it will work better. We need an XL emote? Yeah, maybe so. We could just go with the power up emote, maybe.
いやー、ロマンチックじゃない？もうすぐあのステージの上にいい男たちが勢ぞろいするのね。
So, romantic, isn't it? Soon, on that stage. Stage no ue ni, so above that stage, some good men, iotoko, will be lined up.
ねえ、あなたたち、ヤヒムちゃんの顔も見たいし、さえずりの蜜は私たち女3人で届けてくるわね。
Okay, so we want to see the faces of those people we're trying to help out. So let's get them this birdsong nectar. So watashi tachi yona 3人で届けてくる. So let's go get them together.
その代わり、あなたとカミちゃんにコンテストの場所取りをしておいてほしいの。いい男がよく見える場所を取っておいてね。
So yeah, the 3 girls will go deliver the potion, or the what's it called, the birdsong nectar, and the 2 of us will go and find a spot for the contest.
Nah. めんどくさい仕事は全部男任せかよ。まあいいや、やることもないし、とりあえず広場まで行ってみようぜ。
So, mendokusai. Anyone know this word? Good word. I think we have learned it. Makes me think of Shikamaru in the Naruto anime. That's where I first learned it, I think. Back some time ago. Wait a minute. What did I just do here? Yeah, exactly, Chaos. Inconvenient, troublesome, bothersome. Mendokusei. Or mendokusai. So here saying mendokusai shigoto wa zenbu otoko makase. So it seems like the guys are being left with all the troublesome jobs. And yeah, kusai can mean a few different things. It can mean like to smell bad, for one thing. So ma, iya. Yaru koto mo nai shi. Well, I guess we have nothing to do anyway. So yaru is to do. So yaru koto means things to do. So yaru koto mo nai. So I guess we have nothing to do anyway. So she is kind of giving reasons for. Well, I guess we have nothing to do anyway. Toriaizu. So for now, let's go to the square. Take a look. Hiroba square made. So until there, and then itte miyo. Go have a look. And again, new words we can add there. We can power up. Let's get to that goal of 2,400 today. Just in case, let's fill up on our hit points too, maybe. Can go to the inn possibly. Pretty nearby. Yosh. Konnichiwa. Hi. We're building up some money. I think if you die in this game, you don't lose that much money. Is that right? I'm not sure. You lost half your money in Dragon Quest 1. I'm guessing this game wouldn't be so punishing. Anyone know? Ohayo. Usagi, yokozo. Japanese quest e. We were just talking about Usagi recently. That word meaning rabbit, of course. So welcome. Konnichiwa. Yeah, for whatever, I feel like certain words, like Usagi, have just become very popular. And I'm not sure why. Certain words just catch on, I feel like. I think Usagi has a feel to it and a sound to it, and just rabbits are cool. It's one of those words that really catches on and is pretty popular. Oh, cool, you're playing this game too. Are you playing it in Japanese and in English? Both are good. I recommend... If you play it in English, you can maybe try then playing in Japanese. Oftentimes, if you play a game in English first, then it can be a lot better to play Japanese and learn Japanese from it. Yeah, that could be from Sailor Moon, potentially. And yeah, I think of like Usagi Yojimbo from Ninja Turtles as well. Cool, awesome. You get the Japanese voices, very cool. Yeah, the first time I played this game, actually, I didn't even have Japanese voice. It wasn't an option at the time, which kind of sucked. I always liked Japanese voices, but I played this with English voices, English text the first time, which is almost against my religion, I feel like. I just don't do it, but that was the version I had, and I played with a friend, had to do it. It's a great game. Yeah, Usagi makes sense. Yeah, Chalk, I played through this game in English, and now playing through it in Japanese. But that was a while ago.
Oh yeah, そちらのお兄さんたち。お二人ともサラサラツンツンと髪型が決まっていて男前ですね。
Yeah, we're gonna be like in the contest. So you both have your sara sara, sun sun, your kind of spiky and smooth hair. You're ready with your hairstyles, looking very manly.
そんなに男前なのに見物とはもったいない。ぜひ海の男コンテストに参加してください。
Ooh, you're so manly looking. You must join the contest. You can't just watch it. Please join the Man of the Sea contest.
おいおい、おっさん。俺たちはコンテストなんかに付き合ってる場合じゃ。
Yeah, we have no time to join some contest. Oh no.
おい、あの男、 怪しくないか？
So that guy there, do you think he's suspicious? So ayashi means suspicious. Ano otoko, so that man. Ayashi kunai ka. So don't you think he's kind of suspicious looking?
Hmm. 逃亡者は人混みに紛れるもの。このコンテストを利用し、貴様をあぶり出そうと画策していたが、その必要はなかったようだ。
Okay, so this runaway sneaking into the crowd. So using this contest and finding you is my plan, but it looks like that was not necessary.
まさか人目もはばからず、堂々とコンテスト会場にやってくるとはな。
So not even trying to hide, just coming straight into the contest. Pretty bold.
奴のあの鎧、まさか。
So that armor, could it be? So ano yoroi, that armor. And you can see he's kind of shook right now. Masaka, could it be? And he's saying Yatsuno. So it could be he's seen this armor before.
聞きたまえ、ダーハルーネの民よ。
Okay, so listen to me, people of Daru Rune.
私はデルカダール王の右腕、軍師ホメロス。そして
Okay, so I'm the military tactician Homeros. I am the right hand of the king. We saw this kanji earlier, this word earlier. Migi means right, ude means arm, so right arm, literally, but what it means is I'm the right hand man or the right hand of the king. The king of Darukara. And by the way, NY Megator Yokoso, Japanese Castaway, welcome. What we do here, we learn Japanese from Japanese games. All these words could be added to our power level. New words here, anyone in chat can add them. This list is linked where it says new words here on the Twitch page in the power level section near the top. Let's go.
あの者こそ悪魔の子、ユグノア王国を滅ぼした災いを呼ぶ者だ。
Oh. So that person there is the devil child. Akuma, devil, ko, child, put them together. Akuma no ko, the devil child. Akira, by the way, that's my name. I'm a Japanese teacher. My name is Akira Sensei. And let's see. So they are the one who destroyed the kingdom of Yuguno. And they brought about the calamity. Not good.
逃げるぞ。
Let's run. For the run here, very useful. Nigeru. NY Naihan. Yokoso, Japanese Castaway. そして host. Arigato. Thank you very much for the host. By NY Naihan. We got a raid, a big raid today. Raid of 450 people, I think it looked like. Sugoi. Arigato. So everyone just joining, I'm a Japanese teacher. What we do here is very simple. We learn Japanese from Japanese games. That's what we do. If you are into that, you can become our party member. And you can follow, and you will see this little graphic here from Final Fantasy VI, and you will become one of our party members. We learn Japanese from Japanese games. That's what we do. That's what we do every weekday at 9 o'clock a.m. Central Time. That's what we do, so welcome. Yokoso. Japanese Castaway. That's how you say welcome in Japanese. What we do here specifically, you see these words at the bottom. These are words we've learned so far on Japanese Quest. This was from the game, I believe, Breath of the Wild. And we learned words like, apparently the word for camel, rakura. Some other good words too, like tegami, means letter. So all these words here, if you learn even one word today, we'll have accomplished our goal. One word's enough. If you learn one word, your power level goes up by 1. And that's what it's about. Your power level in language is how many words you know in that language. And as we play the game, we find new words like, for example, nigeru means to run away. And as you run away, you can learn that new word. And we write new words here. Anyone in chat can edit that. We add new words, and then we power up. That's how it is. So all these new party members. Yokozo. Japanese Questo, welcome. We can see all these new party members joining us. This right now, this is the Men of the Sea contest. Umi no Toko no Contesto. So you see, in a way, all these men of the sea, possibly women of the sea too, all these people of the sea, they are joining us just in time for this contest. So we can see all these people here joining. These new party members coming maybe either to watch or join the contest. You can choose which one. Doesn't matter. Maybe also will help fight this guy here too. So let's go. Let's learn some new words. Let's have our power level go up, and let's have some new party members join. If you want to subscribe too, you can power up Japanese learning on Twitch. If you have Amazon Prime, you can summon a dragon for free, and it brings hype to Japanese learning on Twitch. That's what we do. Again, my name is Akira Sensei, Japanese teacher based in the US, and I've taught Japanese in college, high school, junior high, immersion camps. What we do here, we teach Japanese for the Japanese games. That's what we do every time. Let's go. Yokozo, welcome.
さあ忌まわしき悪魔の子よおとなしく我が手中に落ちるがいい
Yeah, thanks for the comments. Last Samurai, yeah, it is a funny way to learn Japanese. That's what we do. We write on the screen a lot, we add new words, we power up one word by one word. And so Miga, welcome. Channel looks like something I'd be interested in to improve my Japanese and English. Sweet, yeah, you can level up in English too. Sa, Eigo de Nihongo de level up shio. So all these new party members, yokozo. Japanese Quest Away. Let's take this guy down. With our new party members, it should be easy, hopefully. So again, we're seeing, what are we? We are the Devil Child. The main character is the Akuma no Ko, the Devil Child. And again, my name is Akira, so he's calling us by my name I chose there. So he's saying, otonashiku, which means just calmly, just, yeah, give up. Come to me.
Oi, oi, Majika.
Majika. This is a useful word. Pretty casual. So maji means like, really? And if someone says something to you and you don't believe it, you can be like, oh, maji, maji de. So he's saying, majika, really? Like, what? Is this really happening? So yeah, this word maji we could add. Should we power up? Let's show people how we power up here. Let's power up with the power of maji de. Someone wrote it in chat there. Let's go to our power up screen. Check this out. Ooh, now the party members are big. So you can see Goku here powering up with the power of Tabi. We're on a journey. Tabi means journey. So Goku's still learning that kanji there. We are now in a hypergravity chamber for learning Japanese. So let's look at our dictionary. Here's our dictionary. And let's type in Maji. VYC, welcome. So here we have Maji means serious. So it can mean like, are you serious? And let's do like, we saw Maji Ka, but let's go with Maji De. Very common. Huh, there's only one there though. Let's just go with Maji then. We saw Maji. Means serious, not joking, straight. Maji De, Maji Ka. Let's put that in. And let's power up with the power of Maji here we saw in the game. Let's make our power level go up to 2397. Power level is now gone up. Look at the bottom right at our power level. It is going up right now. Tsuyokunatta ne.
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level?
And you can see too, this is the world of Japanese Quest. This is a world built with language. We learn new words from the game. We build this world with language. We just learned the word maji, really. But these words from the past too, like momo, peach. We got a peach right here. Back from when we played Breath of the Wild. We've got cha. We've got tea right here. Back from when we played it too. We've got a neko right here. Neko means cat. So as we learn new words, this world gets powered up, and inside your mind, inside your subconscious, these words can be built word by word. That's the goal. Your power level goes up, this world inside you becomes more and more interesting. That's the goal. Oh no, we gotta fight all these guys? Just the two of us, eh? Dekiru kana? We'll learn some good words here too, though, in the battle screen. So here's some good words from this game. Kogeki, attack. Jumon, spell. Bogyo, defense. Some good words to start with. And let's try... maybe some kind of special technique. Oh, we got a new one. Ah, that's to do 6 times damage to someone who's poisoned. So maybe first we can try to poison someone. Maybe even sleep someone. Yosh, worked. And time for a spell, maybe. Jumon, spell. This one I think can work on everyone. Yosh. Let's try same spell again, how about? Yosh. Perhaps more sleep might be in order? Yatta! We see the verb there for to sleep, nemuru. Yosh, mo skoshi. I'm hoping some of them are close to dead. Let's sleep more of them, why not? Seems to work pretty well on these soldiers. Just get them all to sleep. We can learn the word for sleep. If we don't have it yet, we can add it to the new words up here in the upper left. So yeah, nemuru means to sleep. Coffee says, I don't know the difference between tatakao, which means to fight, and kogeki, which means to attack. Well, one thing is kogeki is a noun. Tatakao is a verb, so that's one difference. But also, tatakao is kind of generally to fight, whereas kogeki is kind of more specifically to attack, just like it's a bit different in English. So yeah, good question. And anyone in chat, if you have questions, ask questions. That's what this space is for. It's kind of like a Japanese class in a way, but inside the world of Dragon Quest right now. And hopefully more fun. We can just kind of chill, relax, learn some Japanese. And the idea is we've got language in the game. We got Japanese in the game. It doesn't become less fun with the language. It actually becomes more fun because you can level up in the game. You level up in the language. It's a win-win. Until you die, then it's not a win. Are you serious? We're gonna die in this fight? I don't think we even have like a heal. I think we're gonna die. What's this thing do? MP? Yeah, we're gonna die. Oh well. What's the situation? I think we have no spell to hit everyone or anything. What is this? Just for one enemy, that's not gonna really do much. I think sleep daggering people is the way to go. And maybe start killing some of these guys. We have no heal, so we are gonna die, but It is what it is. Mega says, do you teach Japanese through Dragon Quest only? Other games. We've played many games. In fact, let me show you our map before we die quickly here. So this is a map of Japanese language Japan. We travel through Japanese language Japan. At the same time, we travel through video game Japan. We started with Xenoblade 2. We started in 2018 through Xenoblade 2. We played Celeste. We played Super Mario Odyssey, Harry Potter in Japanese, Breath of the Wild in Japanese, Stardew Valley in Japanese, learning Japanese from all of them. We played Seiken Densetsu, which is the Secret of Mana series. And now we find ourselves with Dragon Quest XI. We also played Dragon Quest I around the same time. So yep, now we're here, and later we'll be playing some other games too, and as we travel through video game Japan, we will also travel through and go deeper into Japanese language Japan as well. We'll level up in the game and level up in the language as well. That's the goal. So let's go back to the game.
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his
That's what we do.
level?
And yeah, we'll play some more games too, because we're going every day, 9 o'clock a.m. And what we do, we learn Japanese from Japanese games. That's what we do. And sometimes we die, but we come back stronger, and we learn some more. Tebi, arigato. Glad you liked the... Chaos says, what's the purpose with da? Yeah, da is the kind of the casual form for ending a sentence after a noun. Normally it would be des. Okay, it's time to die. I think we have no way to heal. So let's just die well. Oh no, they're like maxed. Not good. But they can do that? No way. They've got like a limit break attack. I think we needed to learn more words. We need to level up more. Maybe we're supposed to die. I don't know. We could have won that fight though. So this is good. We can learn a swear word in Japanese. Kuso. This is a swear word in Japanese. One of the most common swear words in Japanese that you'll see. And let's see a good translation of it. Let's go to our power-up screen. I think we have learned this on the quest already, so we won't add it to our list, but let's look in the dictionary. So you see there's a kanji for it, potentially. Kuso. Damn, damn it, shit, crap. A few options. It can literally just kind of mean excrement. Can mean damn, stupid. So like a swear word, a lot of different words. If you want to go to swear word, this one's common. Probably don't use it in front of Japanese people. Not recommended. But there we go. Let's see if we learn this word. If we have not, we can maybe add this to our power level. Yep, we have learned it. You can see it turn green, so it's a duplicate. Let's go back to the game.
Vegeta, what does the scouter say
And yeah, you
about
often
his
see in
power
that
level?
form. Kuso Gemu means like a crappy game, not a good game. Kusoge, you can just say too. So he's saying, Kuso, damn it. No matter how many we defeat, there is no end to it. Kiri ga ne means there is no end to it. There is no end to these guys. So taosu is to defeat. So ikura taoshitemo, no matter how many we defeat, they never end. And again, if we see new words here, we can level up. People in chat, party members, we can level up. And let's get to our goal today of power level at least over 2,400. Let's make that power level go up. Of course, one day the goal is over 9,000, which happens to be fluency in a language. Let's make that power level go up. So it seems like your pointless fighting has ended. Sa, will you just quietly go along with us? GRY says, do you use Anki to learn all those words? Good question. There is an Anki deck of the first 1,000 words we learned on Japanese Quest, if you want to find it. Someone I'm sure could link it to you. I believe it's also linked on the Discord. I recently updated our Twitter page, so I'm not sure if it's there now. Slush, yokoso. Japanese quest-away. But yeah, beyond 1,000, I did not add to our Anki. But if people want to, you can kind of make your own Anki with those words. But the reason that the first 1,000 words are a solid foundation of words to know in Japanese. Beyond that, there's lots of good words, don't get me wrong. But you could maybe be served by finding a different Anki deck that's a bit more practical. Ours is good, but also kind of for fun and specifically for our journey.
Machinasai!
Machinasai! Wait!
Huh? 私の仲間に追い出する子はお仕置きよ
So yeah, I'm gonna punish you. You have taken our people. Yep, we will punish you.
おい、なんだあいつらは
What are they?
警備の者たちは何をやっている
What are you security people doing?
ほらほら、さっさとどかないとやけどするわよ。
If you do not move quickly, you will be burned. Let's break that down a bit. So, hora kind of means look. So she's saying, look at this, my fireball. Hora hora. Sasato, so quickly. Dokanaito, if you do not move. Yakedo means burn, so you will be burned if you do not quickly move. These are some good words we could add to our power level too. So this one I think we just added. Sasato, quickly. But doku, to move. Yakedo, burn, could be good words to add. And even hora, look, could be a good add to good word to add as well. So yeah, GRYM, why is it in katakana? Good question. Oftentimes you will find words in this game in katakana, kind of just for emphasis or for ease of reading, things like that. We actually have a command for katakana. If you want to do that command, exclamation point katakana, you can see a lot of different ways katakana is used because that question comes up a lot. And it's a good question. So thanks for asking it. There we go. You can see the katakana command there. Ooh, check these guys out. We can just watch them dance for a while. If you don't press anything, we'll just keep seeing a loop of these fireballs going forever. I feel like in a way we should have like some dance party music and just like and just chill out for a while as these people dance. Maybe we can add some power level words. So this word burn, Zartov, Yokozo, Japanese castaway. So we have a new party member, maybe they can dance too. They can join the dance. Let's see here. So, no, I think I can't handle this. This is moving around too much. It's like scrambling my brain. Let's keep going. But this is an intense dance party. But yeah, that word for burn, though, we should maybe add to our power level. Let's check it as these people are getting burned. I think I gotta change the screen, though.
まだ仲間がいたとはな。さっさと取り押さえろ。
So they have some nakama. They've got some comrades. Let's capture them. Let's look at that word for burn though, because we talked about it. We talked about why it's in katakana. Usually it's not in katakana. So yakedo, yakedo. Let's look it up. So burn, scald. So yeah, they might have thought just putting it in katakana will make it a bit easier, quicker to read, or easier to read in that particular sentence. So we see a different variant for the reading, and it looks like it is a new word. Didn't come up green. So let's do yakedo. Yakedo. Here we go. Sweet. Burn. Back to the word. Back to the game.
What does the scouter say about his power level?
So everyone, come, run over here. So we saw that word before, nigeru, to run away. And here we're seeing in the polite form to please run over here, please run away. And Here's just the root of the word, nige. You add o to the front, and then kudasai, please. So kochira ni onige kudasai. So please run over here. Yeah, Mega, it could have been like that, but it was even more polite with the O in front. But yeah, you could say it the way that you said as well. Nigete kudasai. But the O nigete kudasai with the O in front is a bit even more polite. Akira, abunai. So abune means dangerous, and normally that would be abunai. So it'd be na-i, but here it's ne to make it even a bit more casual. Abune! A bit more blended together. Abune! Oh no. Abune. Kami-sama! Again, that sounds a bit like saying Kami-sama, like God, because Kami is God, but no, his name is Kamiyu in this game. Eric in English.
So
don't worry about me. So you, please, just you, run away. Again, we see nigeru to run away. Good keyword here. We just need 2 more words to level up to 2400 today. Almost there. Kamao could be a word we add, potentially. To worry about something, and he's saying, Kamaon janai. Kamao na. Don't worry about me. Niro, let's run away. Yeah, chaos. That would be a similar meaning. Shimpai is to worry. So you could say shimpai shinaide. Please don't worry. Something like that.
ここまで来ればもう大丈夫よ。みんな怪我がないみたいでよかったわ。
So we've come this far. It looks like things are okay. Mo already. Daijobu. Okay, looks like we're okay. Daijobu. So yeah, when I lived in Japan, this is the word I would hear all the time that for some reason in Japanese class in college I never learned. Don't know why. I probably just failed to learn it. But it's a word you hear all the time. Daijobu? Are you okay? Ah, daijobu. I'm okay. And minna, everyone. Keiga ga nai. So everyone seems uninjured. So mitai means seems. And then de yokatta. So I'm glad everyone seems okay. So, but demo. Oh no, we lost Kamyu. I have not even leveled up this character yet. I guess we'll have to. Kamyu-sama ga tsukamatte shimaimashita. But Kamyu was captured. Here's the verb for to capture. Tsukamaru. And then with a te form, it's linked to shimaimashita, which means like a kind of unfavorable thing that happened. So this bad thing of him getting captured happened. So imagoro ittai doname ni. So what in the world is happening to him now?
Daijoubu yo, Seinya-chan. あの神ちゃんがそう簡単にどうにかなるわけないじゃない。
So again, daijoubu. Don't worry about it. So Kamyu, Eric, in English, the English version, he will not go down that easily. Don't worry.
それにしてもわけわかんないわね。悪魔の子のあなたが邪悪の神ちゃんを倒すってどういうこと？
But still, I don't understand. So the devil's child is you? And you're gonna defeat the evil god? What's this all about? So I guess Shirubia in this game, Sylvando in the English game, does not know why we are called the devil's child. Akuma no Ko. So Akuma is devil, Ko is child. Why are we the devil child? Good question.
この方はデルカダール王国から災いを呼ぶ悪魔の子という汚名を着せられ追われながら旅をしているのです。
So yeah, we are being chased right now because they call us for some reason the devil child that brought about this calamity. Probably not true, but that's what they say. And we are now on a journey. Tabi, journey. Tabi o shitteru. So we are currently on a journey. And by the way, we're on a journey to learn Japanese too. So a couple more words. This power level can go up. Just need 2 new words. If we add those, our power level can go up. In fact, any new words here we could add. So Akuma, devil, we probably learned. But we can find some
シルビア様にはいずれきちんとお話しするつもりだったのですが、巻き込んでしまってすみません。
So we had planned to talk with you eventually, but yeah, sorry for getting you involved. This could be a good word. Makikomu. To get someone involved in something. And in this case, makikonde shimatte sumimasen. Sumimasen means sorry. Very useful to her. If you know one word in Japanese, this should probably be it. Sumimasen. Sorry can mean also excuse me. It can mean if you bump into someone, you say sumimasen. If you have a question for someone, you can say sumimasen. Many uses. I'm sure there's more that people can mention in chat too. But in this case, so sumimasen. Sorry for getting you involved. And let's go to our power-up screen. Let's look at the dictionary. Makikomu. Yeah, you're right. Good comment. Robin has called that too, the devil child in One Piece. And she kind of had the same thing. She didn't want to get them involved so she wanted to sacrifice herself and leave the Straw Hats. So also, she had a problem with, I wrote it wrong, Mikikomu, but it's Makikomu. So to roll up, to enfold, swallow up, that's the literal meaning, but also to involve someone, to drag someone into something. So in One Piece, she didn't want people to get involved. And in this game too, we didn't want him to get involved. But I think he'll be okay with it. So Makikomu, to get rolled up, to be involved. And by itself, let's just write Maku too. Because this is kind of 2 verbs together. Komu, to kind of plunge into something. And then Maku, which is to roll. You might have heard it in like sushi, like a maki roll. That's what that roll is, maki, or maku is the verb. Not muku. Again, I'm writing it wrong. It's maku. So maku, to wind, to coil, to envelop, to shroud. A lot of useful words there. Common word and 2 word. Let's copy that, see if we learn that. Not sure. We have not. Ooh, I see an anonymous skunk's helping us out. Sweet. And how about komu? The other part of it. So komu, to be crowded, to be complex, to go into. A lot of different meanings. Common word and 4 word. Komu. So sweet. Those 2 together form makikomu. Let's maybe switch that around. So maku, to wind, komu, to plunge in, makikomu, to wrap something up, to involve someone. And in this case, we're involving this character, which we didn't want to do. So we're saying sumimasen. Sorry about that. So power level, look at the bottom, is going up. We reached our goal to 2401. Nisen. Yohyaku Ichi. Or is it yopyaku, isn't it? Yopyaku. Numbers can be tricky. All the different variants. There we go.
いやーね、そんなこと気にしてないわ。初めっから彼は悪い子じゃないって分かっていたもの。
So yeah, don't worry about it. From the beginning, I knew that he was not a bad kid. So warui means bad, ko means kid, so warui ko janai. Te wakatteta. So I knew he was not bad. From the beginning, hajime kara. Yeah, we talked before about shirabiya, how it seems like the pronouns that are used mostly in Japanese would be she and her. So she is kind of saying here, kini shite nai. So yeah, don't worry about it. In the English version, they kind of changed it, made it a bit more masculine with Silvando. But in the Japanese version, the name is Sylvia, Shirabiya, and uses atashi to say I. So she uses atashi, which means it's a kind of woman way to refer to yourself, plus said things like us three are all women together when they're shopping. So yeah, we're going to try to use she and her for Shirabiya. It seemed like the localization in English is a bit masculinized beyond what maybe was in the original Japanese.
シルビアさん。
そんなことより今度はこっちから動くわよ。
So from now we are going to move forward.
街の中は兵士ちゃんたちでいっぱいね。でも建物の中を進めば無駄な争いは避けられるはずよ。
Okay, interesting. So machi no naka. So in the town. So machi is the city. So in this village, these soldiers are all over. Ippai means full of soldiers. Ippai means full, so the town is full of soldiers. Demo. But if we move among the buildings, we can avoid pointless battles. So mura means kind of pointless. Arasoi means battles.
まずは街の真ん中にある大きな橋の上から神ちゃんの様子を探ってみましょう。さあ、宿屋から屋根伝いに行くわよ。
So let's go above this big bridge in the city and see how Kamyu is doing. 様子を探ってみましょう。Let's see how he is doing. さあ。Yarayakara, so from the inn, let's go on the roof. Really? Okay. So Yane is roof, so Yane Dutai ni, so along the roof. Let's go. Takamura, konnichiwa. Cool, you got this game yesterday? Awesome. So yep, right now we are learning Japanese from this game. I'm a Japanese teacher. We find one word. We can add the word. Power level will then go up by 1, the goal, over 9,000. Let's do it. さあ、行きましょう。こんにちは。So the inn, we want to go on the roof of the inn? Is that what we're doing? So the inn would be around here. Yeah, Coffee, that's kind of what it seems like in this game, considering the other characters in the game also referred to Shirabiya as a woman, plus using the female Atashi. So probably we should go along with what the characters in the game are doing. Yeah, the music in this game does get a bit repetitive, that's for sure. We should level up Silvando too, now that we have Silvando in our party. Abunai.
Sora!
Probably should attack the orange one. Oh well. These guys aren't so bad.
上がり。
よし、勝ちました。Yeah, this is a solid game, but I think that's one area that there could have been some improvement. She was using all 4 heroes manually. Yeah, I think I'm only using one manually now. The other that I was using manually got captured. Let's see here. Skill panel. Let's get some skills here. So, what are the good skills with Shidobiya? There's whip skills, there are short sword skills. You know what? I kind of just like short sword skills in general, so I'm kind of wanting to go in that direction. Because those knife skills are just really nice in general. So, I think I'm going to go there. See if we have another knife somewhere. So, gain some attack power with knife. These knife skills I'm a big fan of. For example, Sleep Dagger. Let's get that Sleep Dagger back. Increase attack, can't do that yet. Okay. Yeah, I kind of like the automatic battle sometimes. Not so much to think about, it's a bit faster. And by the way, welcome to the new party member. Lemma, I will say. Lemma, yokozo, Japanese Quest Tour. Welcome. Anyone else who's new to Japanese Quest? I'm a Japanese teacher. Teach Japanese in the Japanese classroom in the US. Primarily high school is what I've done. Also as a Japanese translator. Now though, what we do here, we learn Japanese through Japanese games. That's what we do. If you're interested in that, you can feel free to follow. And you can become a party member here on this journey. The goal is to level up in the game and to level up in Japanese at the same time. Let's try going this way. Sa, ikimashou. What? Nani? I didn't think there was a barricade there.
Sora!
Yeah.
危ない。よし。
ベロニカお姉様。
Good thing about these battles, you get some good repetition on certain Japanese words like verbs
やるじゃないの。
and nouns like damage. See there? Dameji. Katakana. You saw there the verb for ukeru, to get damage. Uketa. We took some damage. And then yatsukeru, to defeat. So hei tachi o yatsuketa. We defeated them. So hei means soldier. And then hei tachi means we got multiple soldiers. Tachi means multiple. And then yatsukeru, to defeat. Not bad. Ooh, some good weapons back from when we played. I think the weapon challenge in Breath of the Wild, we got a lot of weapons at that time. I guess potatoes as well. Quite an adventure there. Eh. I guess we had a lot of soldiers there.
どうしよう。
Oh well, we can level up. Not a bad thing. That's the goal after all. We level up in the game, we level up in Japanese. By the way, I'm curious in chat, everyone, what Japanese games have you been playing recently? Any new games you've been playing? It's always good to get suggestions for new games we can play on Japanese Quest or new games other people might want to play. What games are you playing in Japanese these days? A lot of good suggestions we've seen in the past. It's always good to get more. Right now, I've been playing this game, but also Usendalis has been playing Super Mario RPG. Nice. Sounds like a good game in Japanese. Dryce has been playing Animal Crossing in Japanese. Very handy. Yeah, that's a good one. They have Furigana. I have that game. We may play it later on Japanese Quest. Monster Hunter Rise. Very nice. Dragon Quest 11 yesterday. Very good. Also bought the Tales and Xenosaga games. Nice. Hair sends. So Ryuga Gotoku. Nice. Harvest Moon. Ninja Ultimate. Or Naruto Ultimate Ninja. A lot of good suggestions there. I'm trying to think, of all the games I've played in Japanese, what's my favorite for Japanese learning and just in general? Trying to play Mario 64 in Japanese, very cool. By the way, we got a big host earlier. People from that stream, what kind of streamer were they? I have to find them and follow them and give them a shout out. Are they a speedrunner, or what kind of streamer are they? Do they teach Japanese? Do they play Japanese games? Are they a Japanese streamer? So it was kind of so fast I might have missed who the host was from. Who was the streamer, and can we give them a shout out and learn what kind of streamer they are? 'Cause I want to know. Anyone aware? Who gave us the host early? It was about 450 people, I believe, that hosted us, or that came over at that raid. So Nairon is a French streamer living in Japan. Very cool. So French streamer lives in Japan. She does chatting stream, talking French and Japanese. Ah, very cool. We gotta definitely check them out, give them a shout out. And yeah, thanks for the shout out. We will have to check them out, follow them, and host them sometime too. It's pronounced Ninihon. Okay. Got it. So it's like a pun on Nihon. I think I got it. Arigato. So I recently, this weekend, started kind of watching anime again. What anime are people watching these days? So that can be a great way for Japanese exposure as well. I just started watching Attack on Titan again. I decided I had to because Attack on Titan, I think, is finished now. Correct me if I'm wrong. But people said it's so good, I decided I had to give it a second look. So I started from the beginning again. I watched in the past season 1. Now I've finished season 1 again. Now I'm in the middle of season 2. So watching Attack on Titan again. What anime are people watching currently? So Callie says Jujutsu Kaisen is great. Good suggestion. The manga finished. Okay, good to hear. So One Piece people mention. Watching Sailor Moon and Toilet Bound Hanako-kun. I've not heard of that. Interesting. Toilet Bound Hanako-kun. Watch Gokushu Furo. Nice comments. So yeah, Jujutsu Kaisen. I finished watching that. That is very solid. Music for the song is very good too. So Attack on Titan not finished, halftime for final season. Really? It's not finished. Is there like one episode though, isn't there? Or is it more than one episode remaining? Is there a whole another part of the season? Okay, I was wrong on that. Ah, the manga finished, not anime. Got it. So Orange Shoujo, a lot of easier vocab. Cool. Hanako-kun, about ghosts and yokai. Nice, good suggestions. Alright, so where were we? I think we were trying to get to the hotel on the roof, right? How do we get on the roof? That's the question. I'm watching Anonatsu and mining it. Nice. And how do you mine for vocab, by the way? What's exactly your process for that? What programs do you use? Because that might help other people too in chat. You maybe want to heal. And maybe want to go to the inn. We're getting low on mana fighting all these guys. Can we get to this inn here? So Coffee says you should feel proud reading Dragon Ball. Yeah, Dragon Ball is good reading, and it's a classic. And you can read, I think, the first couple volumes maybe for free on a Japanese site if you find it. Most manga you can find at least the beginning somewhat for free if you just Google the name in Japanese. Konnichiwa. Henji ga nai. So no response, they're freaking out. So Kelly says, try to watch the original Dragon Ball, but the original Japanese audio is lost. Really? Interesting. Yeah, there are a lot of puns in a lot of anime, and One Piece is one of them, but I enjoy reading One Piece in Japanese too. I've not read all of it, but I've read a number of volumes. So how do we get on the roof here? It is on archive.org. Ah, interesting. So I think we have to go up. Konnichiwa. I thought if we said hello, maybe we could be friends with these soldiers, but apparently not. Yeah, I think a good first manga. What do you think is a good first manga in Japanese in chat? It seems like we have a lot of experience right now with manga. Two of the ones that get mentioned a lot that I think are pretty good are Yotsubato is a go-to, and Cheese Sweet Home is a big one. Yeah, people mentioned Yotsubato down there. Yeah, Ranma 1/2 could be a good one. Depends on what you like, absolutely. I think also Polar Bear Cafe can be good. I recommend the anime too for Polar Bear Cafe. Yeah, good comments. I see a lot of good comments there in chat. Huh, seems like we can kind of outrun these guys if we have a good angle on this. I think I've given up on finding the roof. Yeah, definitely Unboxer says Yotsubato. That seems like the kind of go-to one. It's definitely a good one, a good slice of life. One that's a bit on the easy side. One really good thing, Cheese Sweet Home, about this kind of cat. I think the whole first volume is free in color. It's a really good one. I recommend searching that one out too, if you're looking for a good first manga. Have you played Fire Emblem or planning to? Yeah, I think we will play some. The one I own is the first ever one. I'd like to play it sometimes, although that one is kind of so old, it's on NES, it's a bit tricky. But I would like to still play it sometime. For the newer ones, I'm not quite sure yet, but I own at least the first one. And I think it'd be cool to at least play for a retro game sometime. So old games don't have kanji. It depends on the games. A lot of them don't. I think that game might have some kanji. But I'm not sure on that. So I think, are we going to the center area? Probably. Let's look at our adventure guide. So right now, manaka ni aru hashi. So go to the middle bridge. So that would be this bridge, probably? Let's try going there.
頑張るわ。安心して。
ありがとう。いくわよ。
よし。
せーの、それ。やけどするわよ。
Yakedoするわよ. So we learned that word for burn earlier.
バグ
She said it. I will burn you.
た
Suru is to do, so yakedo suru.
ね
Do a burn, basically. I will burn you.
私たちの勝ちよ。
やったー、勝ちました。
ら。やったね。
Level up. Level up. Let's go to Sobi equipment. Because we did get knife skills, so let's see if we have a knife. Do we even have a knife here? So yeah, we do have some kind of knife. It's a bit better attack-wise, so let's probably go with that knife. Do we have any better armor? Knife. Any better body armor? 9. Nah. Any accessories? 9. So Czar says, hi there, do you have any the map with the order of the games you'll be doing somewhere? No, it's not locked in stone right now, Zartov, so no. I did show a map earlier. But that map is not locked in stone. It shows the ones we already did. Yeah, you're right, you do see that in a lot of games. So Sei is holy, so it basically means like a holy blade.
それ。
Sei means holy, so Sei no Tsurugi, for example, like a holy sword. So yeah, good question by Miga there. Or Migatore.
いや。
How should I say your name? It's quite long.
やけどするわよ。
I will burn you.
さすがですわ。
やった。
一丁上がり。
They keep chasing us. I think we have to go to this bridge though, right? Here we go.
姿を現したまえ、悪魔の子よ。町のどこかに潜んでいることなど、私には分かっている。
Again, we're seeing the Devil Child, Akuma no Ko. We have shown ourselves. So yeah, I know you are. So he's saying here, show yourselves. I know you are somewhere hiding in this town. We're right here.
早く出てこなければ、この者の命、私がもらい受けるぞ。
So if you don't come out, I will take his life. So konomono, this person here, Inochi's life. So Inochi watashi ga morayukeru. So literally, morau is to receive. So I will receive his life. I will take his life if you don't come out. Not good. And again, if there's new words, if you want to add new words, our power level can go up. Oh yeah, it can be. It can be. I think we were talking about the equipment screen, though. In that case, maybe not. Whoops, sorry, I punched our mic. Sorry about that if you heard that sound. Let's go.
あの軍人ちゃんってば気が短いわね。早く行かないと神ちゃんが危ないけど、正面突破は分が悪いし。
So, it seems like they're not very patient, so we better hurry. Otherwise, Kamyu will be in a dangerous position. Abunai, dangerous. And, Shomen Toppa wa bugawaru. So yeah, but attacking a front-on attack might not be so good.
そうだわ。北西のゴンドラ乗り場からステージの裏手に回れる通路があったはずよ。そこを通ってステージに近づきましょう。
Okay, but if in the northwest, here's the kanji for north, here's the kanji for west, put them together. Hokusei, northwest. Ooh, and nice, we got a new word, gunjin, military person. So if we ride the gondola, you see the word gondola in katakana? So from the gondola kind of entrance point, if we go to the back of the stage, we can find a passage. Tsuro ga atta hazu. So Tsuro's a passage, find that passage, go through there, then we can get close to the stage. So that's what we're doing. Let's do it.
ここから飛び降りて街の水路沿いにあるゴンドラを使えばそこに行けるはずよ、さあ神ちゃんを助けに行くわよ
So if we go down to the water, because this city's kind of like Venice, find a gondola, then we can save him. We can use a gondola. So, gondola o tsukaeba. Tsukau is to use. So tsukaeba, if we use it, soko ni ikeru. Then we can go there. Should be good. So it looks like we just go to that stage, go down a gondola, and I think we will end the stream here today. We've had a great stream. We had that great host, a lot of new party members. So everyone, again, welcome to Japanese Quest. And tomorrow, same time, 9 a.m. Central Time, the Japanese Quest will continue. So let's quick power up. A new word here, gunjin, military person or soldier. Power level is now up to 2402. 強くなったね、今日は. We've powered up quite a bit today. Our power level will continue to go up. The goal, of course, over 9,000. So I will say, ja, matane, see you tomorrow. Japanese Quest will continue, and we'll also have to raid someone so we can continue the raid that we got. Let's find another Japanese streamer or a Japanese teacher, because we like to power up Japanese education on Twitch. That is our goal. That is our mission. Our mission is to get partnered. Maybe even make a Japanese learning team. So let's do it. Spread the word. Let's level up Japanese education on Twitch. Any new party members, follow. Spread the word. We will level up. Word by word, we will level up Twitch, and we will, have fun doing it. Ciao, matane, see you later, and let's find someone to raid. Another Japanese teacher. Let's discover another Japanese teacher. Where are they? They must be somewhere out there. There must be a Japanese teacher somewhere out there. Let's find them, or a Japanese learner. We'll find them and we will level them up with our host today. Let's see, we've got some people out there. Okay, so it looks like Nyasaki is learning Japanese through Japanese games, so let's check them out. Let's host Nyasaki, which I think we haven't done for a while. Let's host Nyasaki learning Japanese through Final Fantasy XIV, it looks like. So let's do a raid. Yosh! Ja! Matane! Let's join the raid and let's do it. Let's start that raid. Ja! Matane! Japanese Quest will continue.